making me wonder if Wack 100 and whoever was setting this all up. Was this the long play that they was gonna try to set up Hassan Campbell? I ain't talking about setting him up to get down and dirty with him or anything, but leading up into this interview and leading up into all of this stuff that has happened, Wack and Hassan was cool. I always thought that, these two guys are gonna have to cross paths eventually on social media, YouTube or whatever, man, because they loud voices. Well, lo and behold, they did, and from the times I heard Hassan Campbell inside a clubhouse, him and Wack was cool. So I'm asking myself, well, it's a lot of questions I'm asking. I mean, Hassan then pretty much went out there and said after Wack told him everything he did, he started realizing that dude was a snake, and so he started recording him. I don't get down with that. I don't think that was cool. But hey, man, I get what you're doing. But on Wack's part, and it's so crazy, man, because that dude right there, man, he's a real gaslighter. He have you arguing over stuff that you not even mean. He create arguments inside of his head and pivot and divert, and next thing you know, you arguing over something else. It's crazy the way he do it, and nobody even catches it, man. You can say the sky is blue, but it's black at nighttime. But you just said the sky was blue. Nigga, how can you say the sky was blue and it's black? Silly shit like that. I mean, he's never on topic, but his timeline doesn't add up. Now, if him and Hassan was boys, and I watched that, I ain't saying boy, man. I mean, using the word boys is, I'm using that loosely, man. The only reason I'm saying boys because how can you feel freely to talk about all of the stuff that you talked about with a dude on the phone that you never met in person and stuff? I mean, that's kind of weird right there. But leading up into that event, he and Hassan Campbell were associates. I'll just put it like that. They were associates. Y'all cool. But after that, you go back on Clubhouse and tell all your dude, well, according to you, when they was asking you how it went, you tell them how you pressing him and how you was ready, and you was sizing him up and looking around, and you had your gun, you had your girlfriend. I'll just leave it at that. You had your girlfriend, your back turned. And I'm like, man, this ain't real. It's not adding up in what I'm saying. In other words, and it's also not adding up that Hassan went there with a lot of dudes too, but I'm guessing from Hassan's point of view, after eating heard how this dude done snake people and stuff, I can kind of feel that. But on Wack's point of view, well, not Wack's point of view, but the way Wack is talking about how he went in there already ready to push his cap back and get busy and beating up people and all this. And I'm like, so you already felt some kind of way about a son before you got up there, because if you going up there with a dude that you on the phone telling all your business to, cackling like a little gal and stuff on the phone, that means you already had some issues. And then I never even heard of a son and blah blah blah. Apparently you did because you done went up there already. I was ready to fire off on him. I was ready to hit him. I was ready to knock him out. And I guess the funniest part to it by me is that he's saying that her son. Wait, first of all, man, let me back. The funniest shit about this was, I would guess that Wack and Hassan is like 44, 45 years old. Niggas that's our age. They was in there with niggas that's like 25 in their 20s. Out of this situation, who would you think that would have the where would you think the ignorance would come from? Niggas that's pushing 50 or niggas that's pushing 25? in their 20s. Two old ass niggas. Two old ass niggas, man, out here doing this. But I'm thinking, okay, man, I just really don't need much understand entertainment these days, man. I guess the little young boy 6ix9ine had some shit coming out. I don't know if this was a play for that, and they were just stringing this up, setting it up, because all along the while they was already talking about this is gonna be heated and blah blah blah. And I'm like, how the fuck can it be heated when all of y'all cool? Wack appeared to be cool with Hassan Campbell. Wack appeared to be cool with DJ Academics. Wack appeared to be cool with 6ix9ine and his little crew. But Wack is going at Hassan Campbell saying that you must have already felt some kind of way about me because you recorded me. You recorded me. He do all of the loud talking and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But on the flip hand side, from your own mouth, that you went in there, ready to knock him out if he said anything wrong. It was like you was trying to push his buttons. It was almost like y'all was just trying to make something. Now, I ain't gonna say y'all. It was almost like Wack was trying to make something happen. He had a plan before he went in there, which leads me to, nigga, you didn't fuck with Hassan like you said you did. I mean, that's the way I look at it, man. It looks like Wack went in there with a plan. I don't know if this plan was hashed out like 2 or 3 months ago, whenever they set this shit up, but it seems like Wack was playing that boy to be his friend, to ambush him. I'm not saying physical violence or anything, but he was playing a game. However, he lost. Because the nigga that he was playing the game with was playing the game better. He played the game way better. You still hear Son saying, man, I thought that was my friend. What I will say about Hassan, though, Hassan looks kind of whack pardon my friend, pardon the pun. But Hassan is talking about how he thought that Wack was a snake, and after he done told him all this stuff on the phone, he thought he was a snake. But I really liked the dude. I want to do business with him. We could have made $10 million in 6 months. Well, what the hell, man? You saying that you thought the dude was a snake, and you wasn't going to put out this stuff until all of this stuff happened, but you were still willing to do work with him, although you thought he was a snake. Hey, man, it's all crazy. It's all crazy. But Wack comes out of this with the big L, man. He comes out of this with the big L. He took the fade on this one. That's all I have to say. I really don't know where DJ Academics falls into this, but he did some slick shit too on that interview that they had with on that interview where he was talking to Hassan Campbell, and then all of a sudden he tried to, I guess he was trying to act like it was some no name, some person he didn't know called him. And all of a sudden it was Wack. And after Hassan had already told him that, I don't want to talk to this dude on internet no more. It'll be face to face. He brought Wack inside of that, and they got it on again. I got my thoughts, man. But it sounds kind of fishy. It sounds kind of fishy on all sides, to be honest, man. But I think Wack has been proven it. Now that I think about it, man, has Wack been I don't want to say, was it something about him recording Suge Knight in prison? He had some recordings from Suge Knight. I could be wrong, man, but it seems like I remember him having some recordings too. But I think that dude was setting Hassan up. He wanted to clown Hassan. And that's why leading up to this whole thing that they was all talking about, this is going to be spicy, this is going to be hot, and all that type of shit, man. They knew what they was doing, man. They tried to play Hassan. And he ain't no innocent victim. In all of this. He just did it better. I mean, Hassan was a nigga that told you, I'm not a street nigga. I'm a civilian. I don't play by y'all rules. I don't do all of that code to the street stuff that I used to do no more. But you was still willing to go out there and I guess want to do street shits with a nigga that just told you he don't want to do it. That's crazy to me. Yeah, you is whack, man. You whack. You a gossiper. You a professional gossiper. That's what you are. I'm out.